Hello again, folks. Welcome to the next edition of Wrench Ride and Repeat. We're going to continue on with the bike swapping saga, and we got old Gray up here on the table, and we're going to pull his engine out now, and then in the process, we'll see what else he might need there. So stick around. Here goes part two. Okay, folks. Hope everybody's doing okay here. So I'm out in the garage, and I'm tinkering around, and I'm like, hey, why don't we start on Gray? So I started on Gray. We took the seat off, took the gas tank off, took the trunks and the bags off, took the passenger pegs off. I think I'm just about ready to pull the carburetor here. We got the air cleaner off, and of course floorboards on this side, right. So I think we'll do the carburetor, and then we'll do the exhaust, just like Raven. Primary and engine oil are drained. Let's move on. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you should occasionally tear your motorcycle apart, just in case you find something like this. Looks like we have a crack down here and a big, massive fissure right here. Holy shit. So that's not going to work, folks. So we'll put that on the list. Well, I can't say I'm not very, very disappointed because I had a buddy, a rooster of mine, make me that header, weld that muffler on there, and that header's so gonna have to find something new. Maybe we'll upgrade. Bigger's always better, right? One step closer. Vent line, return line, supply line. Oil lines are off. Just like the other bike, this is a reverse thread nut. So to take it off, you need the gun to be set on, put it on. And now it's time to go big for this big guy. Next, we'll install the special tool to be able to pop that hub off. On this particular year and this particular model, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolts that you can see. And then there's this. He's way up underneath the back. Oop, and I got the wrong hand going. There we go. So you can beat on this primary till the cows come home. If you don't get that bolt out of the back, this primary ain't going nowhere. So after getting all the bolts out, and even that stinky one underneath, I got everything out. I thought I had to take the stator out, but you don't. The cover will come right over it. But you do have to unbolt the starter. You don't have to remove the starter. You have to unbolt it. And then you give this cover a little whack, and there we are. Oh, I got to take that guy off. And just like that, there's no more inner primary. So who wants to guess where all this yuck is coming from? Looks pretty wet right here, right? That's wet. Yuck. I bet you this seal is leaking. The starter shaft seal looks okay, and there's no goop or anything underneath it, so I really don't think it's the main shaft seal leaking. What does concern me though, and I haven't been into this in years, is there's supposed to be safety screws here or safety tabs bent up around that nut so it doesn't back off on you. Hey folks, so there was something I need to explain to you because we're doing something a little different with this bike than we did with the Gray bike. So I got all the primary and stuff tore out of it. This one, the inner primary is coming off because I'm going to change a pulley and try and get a little bit better highway speed at $3.5 grand. So trying to keep up with some of these newer bikes is a little tough on this old boy. Hello again there, folks. Hey, we're back at it again today, and I think we're going to get this engine actually out of this bike. So here's what we're working at right now, and that's the nose cone. So just like the Raven bike, the cone stays because it has the ignition wired in it, and I don't want to get into changing all that wiring. Besides, this has a good crane high 4 cam in it, or timer in it, ignition timer. So we want to keep that and put that back to the original engine that's coming back in. So here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I got messed up. This is the cone for the rebuilt bike. This is Old Gray's original cone. So, of course, it has the Dyna in it. And the other cone that we're going to put back in Raven, that one has the crane in it. Next, we have to undo this bolt so we can get this cup out. But it was bolted to the camshaft, so it needed to go so the cover will slide over the camshaft. Next, we're going to put the special tool on here. This bar actually has a couple different applications, as you've seen. And instead of pounding on that cover and trying to break it loose, we're just going to give this a little torque to pop it, and then we're going to get underneath it with some wedges and pull it out. And with the electronic ignition slightly screwed down, so it won't be flopping all over the place, and the case cracked from the special tool, we're ready to pull it. Now there's going to be some oil, so let's get some stuff out of the way. Here we go. Pop right out. Oh, that gasket ripped. So we'll just go ahead and pull some of that off now, and we'll let that sit and drain. Before we start taking the engine screws out, I want to take this oil pressure sending unit off. Engine bolt's a little easier. Hey there, folks. Well, we're back to a third day of trying to get this engine out. Life gets in the way kind of things. So I think we're here down to basics. So, we got everything done. There's oil lines, the cone, all right. The top is all clear. Starter and primary's all gone. So now we have 2 long bolts back there and 2 short bolts up there. And we don't have to take that dog bone off because that's attached to the rubber mount. Let's get this guy pulled. I almost forgot a very important part. Since the engine and the transmission are connected right here, okay, we're going to take these bolts out. That transmission's going to move like this, right? Because it's connected to the axle back here. So you stick a board under there and you prop that transmission up so when you take your bolts out, they don't bind. It was easier to get to all 3 bolts from this side to just break them loose. And this one, there you go. And they're all broken. And after just a few turns, this one's the same way. Very, very nice, very aligned. So make sure you prop that transmission up on a bike like this. So there's no nuts. They're just very long bolts. Oh boy, that's beautiful. That just comes out perfectly. So that's my new prop board for these bikes, except for maybe Raven, that short little sucker. They are pretty grody, so we'll be sure to wire wheel them and clean them up before reinstalling. Okay, then we have our shop stool set. The underneath that engine is awful grimy, so we put a rag down, and I'm going to wheel it over here. And I don't have another stand, so I'm going to set it on the floor and lean it up against that board. So I think we're prepped. A couple deep breaths, and we'll be ready to go. That might be too low. Let's see how she goes. Okay, there we go. doesn't want to sit on that stool at all. The heart removal was a success, Doctor. Good thinking on bracing up that transmission. I hope you saw it from this side, and I got a clip on my other camera. But yeah, they're not light, so I put it on a shop stool and I wheeled it over here, and there it sits. So, time to get gray out and Raven back in, because that's where that heart is going. And there they all sit, 3 maidens in a row. Now, instead of doing a shell game, we'll just guess which engine's going in which bike. Can you guess? Did you see the short? Go see the short. Thanks for watching. All right, there you got it, folks. No more engine, but there's a lot more to do to old Gray. But I think in the meantime, we're going to roll Gray out, clean him all up, steam cleaner down, get all the grease and grime off him, and then we'll get him out of the way and we'll get Raven back up on this table. Part 3 is coming up. Stick around. Thanks for watching Wrench, Ride, and Repeat. Remember to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you soon.